Hi, welcome to my channel, and my name is Rachel. I do all things anti-aging and beauty. If you haven't seen me before, hello. For those of you who have always watched me, thank you for coming back. It's really appreciated because I do watch my numbers and it's struggling at the moment. So today was supposed to be about teeth whitening and it was supposed to happen on Saturday, but I was down with really bad allergies. So I was sniffling and coughing and my eyes were tearing itchy and it was not good. So I didn't want you to see me like that, because who'd take beauty advice for somebody like that? So here I am today. Initially this was supposed to be about teeth whitening. I did use one and I will give you the name of it now. It was 5 days, both top and bottom, so you get like these joined together in a pack called Eye White. This was the black box, which was, I think, had charcoal in it, is the only difference, and it was like for extra stained teeth. I don't really have extra stained teeth, but I went for them anyway, just because I thought, okay, let's go the whole haul, should I say. So there's little black beads and stuff inside them. You'll sort of see it when you get it. I don't know if it'll even show up on camera there, but there is a ridge of black there. They say they'll give you up to 5 shades whiter, do they? Nah. I mean, I could have done with about 2 to 3. 3 shades lighter would have made me go, yes, score, happy days. I got about 1, really. That was really it. People were saying like, oh no, your teeth are great, what are you doing? But no, yeah, I have good teeth. I'm blessed, thank God. Shitty nails, but great teeth. So it had to go somewhere. But there still is yellowing if I come close. You can see there still is. That's really scary. There still is yellowing. And I'm just trying to stave that off. So would I recommend Eye White? I don't know. There's 26 quid and I honestly thought like it was a half a shade, maybe a shade lighter, that was it. So no, honestly, it's €26 and I think it was actually reduced as well when I bought it, if I'm not mistaken. I will post a link down below for online, but I know I paid 26 in Boots, and I think it might have been a special offer, so it may have been 32. No, I wouldn't buy it. What I wanted to do was buy hydrogen peroxide, 3%, which is what dentists use to bleach your teeth, basically. 3% is a very low percent, and it's safe to use daily. So at the moment I'm searching for it, but when I ask for hydrogen peroxide in chemists in Ireland, they're like, oh my God, what is she doing? You know, and it's like, oh God, please people. Hydrogen peroxide, of course, is an ingredient that's put in explosives as well. It's also something, it's hydrogen peroxide, it's bleach, basically, okay? But the percentage and the purity of it depends. You know, this is safe bleach for your mouth, basically, right? You can actually, it's surgical grade bleach, to the best of my knowledge anyway on it. You can get it, once it's not over 6% in Ireland, it's not classed as an illegal substance. Chemists don't seem to know that, which I find bizarre. I find I'm going into chemists saying things and they've no clue. They've no clue that different is an anti-aging as opposed to just an acne medication. So that's kind of worrying, because I was once, I remember, in a large chain of chemists who shall remain unnamed, and they tried to give me a medication that would contravene another medication. So I was like, no. And it was packed and put my name on it. It was somebody else's medication, so I steer clear of there for my prescription stuff. I go to a local chemist who actually gives you more time and is a little bit more reliable, in my book anyway. So anyway, back to the teeth whitening. My search continues for this hydrogen peroxide. I'm looking for 3%. I wouldn't recommend going above 3% if you're going to use it daily. 6% if you're going to use it maybe twice a month. That's it. That's as high as you can go in Ireland without having to buy explosive grade. But, you know, well, there is people out there, you know, so, and they are keeping us safe, so that's fair enough. So today I got a lot of requests to do some microneedling and to go over microneedling. So those were just 2 little things I decided to throw in there. My allergies and my teeth whitening. My teeth are good, but they used to be white, and I'd like them white again. So I think there's a lot of us out there who feel the same way. It's a natural part of aging. The enamel does wear thin, and the best way I can describe it, if you've ever got a dinner plate and you notice the ring on the back, so you turn it upside down, any plate, saucer, anything, you'll notice a little ring. That's the stand, and it's the only part that's not glazed. And it's always the part that will stain because there's no glaze on it. So think of your enamel as the glaze on your teeth, and as you get older that wears thinner and thinner, so it becomes more porous. You can start to see through the tips of your teeth, which I've noticed a teeny bit. I'm lucky I had strong teeth. The whole set of teeth I have in my mouth right now, with the exception of my wisdom teeth, is I had them all at 6 years of age. So they're, God, 44 years old, my teeth. And these two, these ones across here, landed on a concrete windowsill. I was on a skateboard. If anybody remembers Butlins from the good old days in Ireland, and in the UK, they had them in the UK as well. And I was outside and I was playing the skateboard, and I was laughing, and I went right down on a concrete windowsill. They're still here. So I am blessed with good teeth, but they are getting yellow. So enough about teeth. I'm going to do a better video on that, trying to find out some other bits and pieces, and if I can get the hydrogen peroxide. As soon as I know if I can get it in Ireland, I'll be getting it to you. The little surprise for today is, you remember I got Retirides, and I bleed on about this, and I'm sure some of you out there going, my God, every video is different, and every video is Retinay and Retirides, and when does this woman stop? Well, it's just because I'm so actually shocked. Like these lines were way across here, you know, and now when I smile and I let down, the lines go away. So I just can't sing enough of its praises. But what I'm going to do today was, because people were ringing me. One did ring me actually. You know who you are. But they were asking me about microneedling. So to give a little bit more information on microneedling and what I do microneedling wise, because you can see I'm a little jowly there still. You can always see it at that angle. That's the little spot there. See it? And it just needs that. Such a simple movement. I wonder if I stuck 2 stitches in there myself. I'm pretty good at sewing. You see the difference? It's just that, and it's just certain lights, it catches it. And what it is a little piece of fat that's kind of not here anymore. It's gone down. Gravity has done its thing. I was a lot worse. It shocked me. I've seen a picture of myself. I keep saying I'll get this picture, but I think it's on an old SD card and I am searching frantically for it. I will put it up as soon as I can get it. It was a lovely picture of me, but I went, oh shit girl, you're getting gels. So that was my thing of my wake up call to go get your ass in gear and get rid of this. So I have been working on it. It has worked, especially because as you get weightier, which we all have over COVID, it does put more weight in your face and it does drag it down more. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I think if I lost my weight, I'd be actually pretty good. I don't think it'd be that jowly. This is my problem. Look. It's the only thing that wobbles. Like, I used to wobble here. I kid you not. I'm being brutally honest. I would do that, and all of this would wobble as well. It doesn't now, and I put that down to the different and the TRETINOIN microneedling. So I'm going to show you a little bit of microneedling today. Today, what I do usually now is once a week I go over it with, and I haven't got it to hand, typical, you know I do this all the time, don't you? It's my 1mm. So I take my 1mm little silver roller and I just go over it very Today is the twice monthly 3mm needle, so you can see it's quite a substantial needle. Does this put you off microneedling? I have cleaned that, but for some reason there's little flecks of water, I think. Spin it and get them off. I don't know. They'll come off eventually, but I have sterilised that. I buy my sterilising alcohol in Boots, and I think it's about €10, something like that. It's really good, and I just pour a little bit into the package that I bought it in, and I stand it in it for 20 minutes. You don't need to stand it in that long, I just do. Then I take it out, and makes everything washing off easier. So I'm noticing here when I do that, here is still very crepey. So I'm going to be trying to focus on there. Forgive me for this if I scream and cry and curse and things like that. Just close your ears, kids, close your ears. Okay, but it's basically this. Okay, not forgetting that little thing there. when I microneedle, I always tend to go over where the sagging is happening, because the sagging is not localized to there. It's all here. You know, this has fallen. Can you see? So this and this need to go back up. So I always bring it up onto the cheeks as well and try and get it. I don't have to go very vigorously with this because it is a 3mm needle, and by Jesus, you can feel it. I'm kind of used to it now, so she now, before she goes down to that spot in the neck that I actually haven't done before, and there's a reason for it, because it's a killer. So we need to get some needle marks, you know, both directions. This is the hard bit, going that way on a chin, because you hit the bone. So I try and go as far back here as I can as well, because obviously your skin is connective and it's connected to muscles, so that's where it should be. But with age, that's what's happened. Age and weight, that's what's happened. So you need to be getting around to further distances. Don't just localize it at here. I'm not going to go too near my lips because I have my lovely Botox there. I had this dream last night. It's really weird that I woke up and my Botox, I had filler there, but I had Botox up here, as you know if you've been watching my channel, when I was in Spain. And I had this dream last night that my Botox was wearing off, and I was trapped in Ireland because of COVID, and I couldn't get to Spain to get my Botox. And I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And it felt like one of those dreams where your teeth fall out and you're like, you wake up going, shit. And it was just, when I woke up I went, really, that's what you're worried about, girl? You know, maybe I should be worried about all the bills I have and getting my eating fixed. But no, I'm worried about my Botox. Priorities in life, girls, priorities. This is the bit I haven't done so much before. So that red is quite normal. It's even normal to get bleeding if you're quite sensitive as well. I am on aspirin blood thinners because of my stroke, which a lot of you know about if you've been watching the channel. And I don't bleed tremendously from this. So the pen is a different thing. Pen does make me bleed. I'm not going to use the pen at the moment because I was using the pen for this, and I have to say it was giving fantastic results, and I had so little left there that I just decided I'm going to try Botox. Why not? So I tried it and it was brilliant. Joanne down in Spain, I'd recommend her to anybody. She's absolutely brilliant and she's a sweetheart. She's a doll. If any of you watching from Spain, get in touch with Flamenco Reiki Massage on Facebook, and she gets her in for you, and you can go and have a fabulous spa day there and get your Botox done and everything. It's an amazing place. Oh God, it's like I'm dying to get back down to Spain just to see it. Just to get another load of Reiki. She is hands down, and I'm not just saying this. Those of you who know me long enough know that I had a metaphysical shop years ago and I was all about healing, and I've done Reiki 1 and 2 myself. I don't practice Reiki. I was more into the tarot and counselling through tarot and stuff like that. I'm not a qualified counsellor, but you know, tarot is the most ancient form of counselling. So you can hear my voice going again because of this allergies, but I am drugged up right now. So I wanted to give a bit here as well because I usually miss this little spot. Yeah, but she is hands down the best Reiki person I've ever been to, Reiki master. I'm not just saying it, she is. I couldn't believe the energy that went through me when, oh God, I just couldn't believe it. Like twice I've been to her when I was on holidays, and I kind of wish I'd had the budget to go 3-4 times, because I'd have gone 3-4 times. We want to get down onto here, so to make it tight here, because I am forgetting this band here all the time, and that's where the crepey can be very crepey there, and I can tighten this up and it'll still be crepey here, so I really am giving a good going over here. So very lightly, you can see there's barely any pressure in my hands. I'm just watching myself in this, I do apologise. You think by now I'd know where I'm going with it. But no, if you're down in the Orujuela Costa there, if you're down near Cabaroy, Campoamor, Flamenco Reiki is just, God, I guarantee you that woman will solve your worldly problems, really will. And they have a fabulous afternoon offer. I'll put the link to the Facebook as well down below. So if you want it, you can have a look. Anybody watching in Spain, you can go and look her up, and she's just an angel. She really is. I was so relaxed because I had helped a friend I shouldn't have helped really. for about a year. I won't go into too much more detail than that. A very negative energy in the end, and somebody who lied a lot, and at the end of it I kind of went, oh, and I've only recently discovered most of everything she said to me was a lie. But I was helping her, through grief, because she'd lost parents and stuff. And I was absolutely, when I arrived down in Spain, I was shattered. I was so frickin' shattered. I needed this break. I really, really did. I'd been so stressed by her and by, finances and trying to move and trying to get heating fixed. I had a lot of plumbing issues to get fixed. I had a fire to take out, a stove to take out. Then my stove took out, and of course the heating didn't work. And so I'll tell you, play flamenco Reiki, not play a flamenco Reiki. Flamenco Reiki, you'll go and forget all about that. So there we have it there. Now I just want to go again up to here, because this is where your skin also hangs from. If you notice, look, that's where it hangs from. So you'll know yourself the physiology. I'm not going to go into the muscular groups. There's a lot of muscular groups in the face. That's why it's so complicated, the aging process, as to what happens and how to resolve. That's why we have so many things. No one cure will do it all. The closest we have to one cure does it all is the TRETINOIN, is the Retirides in Spain. So I'm going to go over this again, because I'm looking at where I'm red, and I'm kind of going, I have not gone over this little bump here enough. And I'm going over it. I want to give this a good, as I said, back as close to the ears as you can get, because obviously, see, that skin, what's happening is your skin goes, and we're trying to get it to tighten up. So get right back as far as you can. Like, microneedling can be microneedling can be used for hair loss as well. I know there's a lot of men trying it out there. I'm not brave enough yet. I wonder if it's sore, and then what do I put on it for women, because it's different for women than men. What happens to us is our testosterone levels go up when we have menopause. Because testosterone is a weaker hormone than estrogen, the estrogen attacks the testosterone and kills it. So the testosterone, the reverse for women. The testosterone goes up and the estrogen goes down, and of course we end up with this thing. I have it here. Here is much better now. I don't know why I think it's TRETINOIN, because I rub it to there, but I can't confess to that. I'm one problem at a time. We're talking about necks now, and teeth. Give me a break. I'm trying to find solutions to everything here, and I'm trying to do it on a budget. So I really appreciate anybody watching, because I don't get funded by Facebook, obviously, because I'm a little unknown channel somewhere. And I do try and use my own money to buy some gadgets and machines. I haven't bought any gadgets and machines in a while, because obviously with COVID, we're all working less hours and we're not on as much money. And it just is a thing I can't afford really to spend too much now. So if my videos are getting boring, let me know. But so there we go. Okay, I've gone down to here. This is really where I wanted to get into, was this little piece here that's very crepey at the bottom. We're starting to go here. I went into it. So look it up. Don't let your hair get in, because there might be, like me, have a condition treatment in your hair. So if you have a product in your hair, you don't want to get into the skin. But I'm trying to get up as close as I can to these areas, because these are the painful areas. You're quite lucky I don't have to do my forehead, because I sneeze a lot when I do that. So I think we've done enough there. That's the tool. I think this one came in a pack of 3, 1.5, 2 millimetre and 3 millimetre, and it cost me 17 quid. I will link that one again below. I have linked it in a previous video. Now for the painful part. It's Retirides. So those of you know, I was using, when I was doing my microneedling, not as much as I should have been. So this is really before, because we're really going to get intense with it now. I use different. This time around I'm using the Retirides, the 1%. This is the first time I've done this, so if it stings and I curse, I apologise. I'm sure they'll censor me. Actually it doesn't. It's fine. It's just a little tingling, that's all. No, it's a little stingy, that's all. Nothing. So I'm going to go with my Retirides and I'm putting it on because it's the afternoon here now, and yes, I am putting rather a lot on. I would not recommend you putting that much on if you haven't been using different for a year at this stage, or how many months. My skin just seems to be very receptive to retin A, and yes, I can put it around my eyes. The only thing that happens to me is when it's tightening up the skin, I can feel it tightening, and when it dries, when it dries out, because I had a few dry days there. So I'm just going to make sure this gets everywhere. So excuse my room, by the way, in the back. I am having a massive clear out, getting ready to go to Spain. I know it's not till next year, but I figured, thank you, phone. I figured I have an awful lot of clothes and an awful lot of shit. I have things like Jimmy Choos and stuff which I have to put up for sale, because I really can't cart all that down. And because I just turned 50 this year, I'm going into my 51st year in Spain, and I want it to be new. And I don't really want to bring a lot of the past with me. So I'm going to be selling a hell of a lot of stuff off. I have some fabulous dresses from Max Mara there. God, where are they from? Max Mara. There's lots of designers there that I just can't even mark. Joseph Britkoff is there. There's loads. I just need to get them gone. I need to start afresh. So I'm going to hunker down my winter wardrobe, and I have a case full of summer dresses that I'll wear when I get there next year. And I need to shift some weight and all of that. So you'll be on that journey with me. At the moment, I'm huge. Look, I have a feel. Oh God, I daren't even show you my arms. They're dreadful. So I really need to get back into working on all of those. But my skin looks amazing. And my teeth are a half a shade whiter. So look, that's the microneedling essence. What I would recommend if you're not well used to vitamin A or retin A, as I said, I've been on this since about February, March. So I'm used to it. But I still get days, and I'm going to warn you this is a warning shot, where I get things like this, which is a little dry patch of skin. So it's sort of, it sounds, you're going to freak out when you hear this. It's a mild burning, but that's exactly what happens. There was one on my shoulder here the other day. It's gone now. I have a couple of little dots that are kind of this stubborn piece of skin damage up here. Here it is, yeah. And that's what happens with retin A, because it lifts the sun damage, so it lifts it. So you get an awful lot of dead skin sloughing off, and that's what happened here. It's fine. All I do is I put, I hope you could get this online, and I think you can, and I'll link it, because I got this when I was in Vilnius, and it's just bloody fantastic. Dermalibor. So it's A Derma who make it. You may have seen my video from Vilnius. I bought this, and it's an ointment. It's a healing ointment. It's used for like babies, bums and everything over there, but it's also used for, you find it in the women's beauty section. It's really, really good. I mean, when this is gone, I'm getting another tube of this. I didn't see it in Spain, so I'm just going to have to order it from online, and I'll post the link below for that as well. So I put that on it, and I just avoid the retin A going onto that area, hence the shirt today, so that I can keep it moisturised and dry, because it moisturises and heals and everything. It's bloody amazing, because that was red raw last night. So yes, again, if you are somebody who is used to retirides, fine. If not, don't go as mad as I did just there, okay? But that's basically microneedling. I'm going to be doing that again. Today is Monday, so I will do it Monday 2 weeks. But on a Saturday it'll be microneedling again with a 1 millimetre needle, 1.5 millimetre needle, I beg your pardon, it's a 1.5. And that's just a silver one I've had for ages, and it's a light one, and I give it a quick zoom over. But that's obviously quite an intense one. You can see the red everywhere. This is, yes, this is from an insect bite, and this is another insect. They frickin' love to bite me on the chin. I don't know why. Maybe because I've lots of juicy, I don't know, fat down there that they like. Who knows? That's microneedling in essence. Yes, it's sore. If you want, I'm not sure whether they do in Ireland, because I've never used it in Ireland, numbing cream. But I do know, I've been told, should I say, by our fantastic viewers, that it is available in Ireland. So it is available in Ireland in Boots. So if you get some numbing cream, put it on your face. If you're, I advised for their more, because their makes me sneeze like a mofo. I'm like, so, and it's not pleasant. You've seen that in a previous video. So that's all for today, except for a lovely, lovely, lovely lady whose name escapes me at the moment. Oh God, that's terrible. Oh God. See, this is what happens when you're 50. Shit. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she's one of our lovely viewers. I'll tag her down in the bottom, down in the comments. And she gave me the link to buy Retirides from Spain direct. So for those of you who've stayed till the end of this video, you got that. So I'm going to put that link down the bottom. I'm going to put it in the comments, so you'll be watching my screen. Click the little arrow down here and the information expands and you'll find the link for it. So it'll be in the link below with the microneedling links, etc. And you guys got that because you stayed to the end of my boring video. So I hope you're all staying well and safe and just being beautiful and loving on each other. And I know it's a bit of a long one today, but I really wanted you to see the whole process and going up to here and not just on the area, but to expand it as much up as you can around the areas. It's really, really worth it. I found my 11s as well. She barely touched my 11s with Botox because they were quite good from the microneedling. They really, really were. What I will do is a microneedling pen video the next time for you. I know I've done that before, but I'll do it maybe in a different area, maybe one of these lines or something here for you. So you can microneedle anywhere.